If you're like me and you spent too much money to support Grey Zone Warfare during the early access period, then you will have noticed that you get a number of additional benefits for doing so, including the Secure Lockbox, which, depending on how much money you spend, you get a bigger and bigger one, which means that you can then secure items that you find in-game so that it won't be lost when you die. Now, the safe lock is what you see as standard, so when I logged into the game I only had this 2x2 container as my safe locker, which didn't make much sense to me. The answer is the additional one is actually hidden in your locker with all your other items, so you actually have to replace it manually. So you can see the Snuck 908, for example, here is 2x3, so you have extra space in there. But I also discovered that you can't, unfortunately, stack them together, so you can't cheese the system. I'm not quite sure why you have the additional one and they didn't just replace the standard one with the fancier one when you load the game up. It's a bit confusing, so hopefully this will help. But the other thing is, if you bought the fancier version of the game, you get the TAS, which is even bigger. You can see that's 3x3, but you will have to manually drag this onto your character from your locker, which isn't immediately obvious. Obviously, you get a lot of other things, as you can see here, which you wouldn't have normally. I don't know what you're meant to do with the additional one. Maybe you could sell it, but you can certainly stuff your locker full of important gear that you'll need when you're out and about.